Nicole Obi from Black Economic Council of Massachusetts. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, BECMA just released its 2024 Impact Report. Can you tell us a little bit about who BECMA is and what are some of the results that you found most astounding from the report last year?
So, BECMA is a nonprofit organization that was born in reaction to a study that was done almost 10 years ago by the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. And that study found that the median net worth of Black Boston households in 2015 was $8, compared to white Boston households of close to $250,000. So BECMA was born in reaction to that. And since then, the organization's been focused on helping to create wealth through our policy and advocacy work, through our programs, and through our events.
Right. I mean, that is quite a staggering difference, $8 versus, many, many times that. Can you tell us a little bit about how this report, impacts the millions and the thousands of people who live within Boston and the millions of people, of African Americans who live across the country? How do these results in these studies, are proven to uplift these communities?
Absolutely. So, because we're a small nonprofit and the idea and the concept of building wealth is multifaceted, very grand, we are focused very much on helping Black entrepreneurs in particular. We know that small Black-owned firms that are able to have employees, those owners are 10 times wealthier than their peers. And if we can help to create more Black employer firms, we feel that we are helping to generate more wealth in our community, not only for those business owners, but for the Black and brown staff that they often hire, and as well as how they often buy local and are supporting the communities where they live and work. So it's really important. So what we learned in our 2024 impact report is that we've been able to support 260 Black-owned firms across the Commonwealth, big firms, small firms, and really what they've been able to do with our support is to grow their businesses, to hire more people, and often take advantage of the support that we and others are able to provide them that are filling a void that just isn't being met, even in 2024.
Right, and that void is, you can feel it in a lot of our communities. So you have this loan program through BECMA that unlocks millions in contracts for Black businesses. What does that say about the power of investing in Black communities and Black businesses?
The reason that we are so excited about our new loan program, which we launched last year called BECMA Community Investments, is because we know, having worked with these entrepreneurs over years, helping them to build up their operational capacity, helping them to gain access to contracts, that they are still being stymied by the biggest issue that our Black entrepreneurs face across the board, which is a lack of adequate and affordable capital. So our loan program is one of several that we have found to be helpful to assist these businesses in getting the working capital that they need to fulfill those contracts. So at BECMA, last year we did 6 loans and totaling about $600,000. And those loans help those businesses unlock $6 million in contracts, hire 20 new employees, and help to double the revenue of those firms. So if you can imagine that a very small loan program like that, if done at scale, what sort of impact it could have on the broader community. So we're very excited about that work that we've been doing in partnership in many cases with other non-traditional lenders like CDFIs.
Right, and let's hope that you continue to double and triple all of those capitals coming into our Black entrepreneur and the Black communities at large. So we have Juneteenth coming up this week. Obviously, a huge day for the Black community and for American history.
Yes.
It honors freedom. How does this report show how BECMA is turning this freedom into real opportunity?
I would say that freedom was the promise from Juneteenth, and that Black wealth really is the proof. And so the work that we do at BECMA, many, many decades later, is just a continuation of that proof that we need to see that freedom really matters. And it's a measure of how we're expressing our freedom and our liberation.
Why is building Black wealth, such a vital part of our Juneteenth celebration?
The reason that it's important is that in order to actually carry the freedom forward that was gained from Juneteenth, building Black wealth is just the foundation of doing that. Wealth can be measured in many ways, not just economic stability, but we know that your health is wealth. Your political power is a form of wealth. So all of these, when we use the term wealth at BECMA, that's really what we're talking about, the various forms of wealth. And all of that is important for us to help realize even to this day.
Absolutely. So I'm excited for viewers to learn more about BECMA. Could you tell us where they can find more information about the organization?
Sure. They can find us at becma.org, and we're also online on Instagram and LinkedIn. You can find us there under the Black Economic Council of Mass.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nicole, for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.